have to ask this question. This will be the last question. And it's very quick. You shouldn't have to take too long on this one. But Mr. Ciklic, how will you address the request of the bar owners to stay open until 3 a.m.? Do you support the bar owners or the nearby residents who object?
No, I do not support them staying up past their 2 o'clock closing time, because I think there's way too much issues of people being intoxicated, walking down places like Wetmore and leaving bottles and public urination and things like that. I don't support that.
Okay. Ms. Deeb?
I support the needs of the residents, and I believe the residents wouldn't support the bars staying open till 3 a.m.
Thank you. Ms. Feldman?
Well, absolutely. A successful and thriving downtown is important, and building our rateable base means being friendly to business. But at the same time, our police costs are concentrated in the hours between 11 at night and 3 in the morning. And I would not support extending those hours and putting a further burden on the taxpayers.
Thank you. Mr. Nadipuran?
No, I don't support allowing the bars to stay open until 3 a.m. Like many of my fellow candidates, I strongly support business development in the downtown area, but I think the costs outweigh the benefits in terms of allowing bars to stay open until 3 a.m.
Thank you. Mr. Ramirez?
Wouldn't support it, would actually be vehemently against it. I would actually go march on the road to get them not to do it. Listen, drinking and young people go together only so far until they get in their cars or until they walk down the street throwing bottles into people's homes. That's got to stop. And the bars have to take responsibility for some of that. They get these kids ossified and then nobody has control. We're overusing our relationship with other departments by bringing their police here to help us. That's not right, because it's mutual aid means you help them, they help you, and it doesn't mean they come and help you every Friday and Saturday night. So our police are overtaxed in that hour, and we're going to get somebody seriously hurt. And I think that we need to start addressing the bar trade in town. This is not a shanty town with bars that are going to rule this town. This is a beautiful place.
Mrs. Smith-Reid?
Absolutely not.
Mr. Armington?
I do not support that. I think that bars, as my opponents said, have more of a free ride in town than what is appropriate. Clearly parking is a major problem, and bar owners seem to be somewhat exempt from the rights to, or the need to provide parking for all of their drinkers. So.
Now, for the closing statements.
Can I just rebut something about, the redevelopment in Morristown is a big issue, and I think that what we have to think about is maybe not every zone has to be a redevelopment zone. And I just want to comment on, the Morris Avenue redevelopment zone was mentioned. We have several redevelopment zones. But at the last forum, we talked about rehabilitation zones, and there's other methods of getting areas redeveloped. And right now, there's a lot of discussion about rehabilitation zones because they're more possibly cost effective. So I just want to bring that up for discussion, because it's not all about just redevelopment zones.
Well, would it be okay for us to give each candidate, I don't know how the church rules are, and it's 9 o'clock now. Okay.